Gabriel Medina has just hit the water up against fellow Brazilian Jadson and of course Caio Ibelli and Michel Perez are also still in the mix here. 17.5 minutes to go in their priority heat, and then of course this big one, Gabriel Medina and Jadson head to head.
For him running out and the crowd going wild as Jadson comes into a chunky little inside section and decides to get out of there.
Goes Jadson rolling into a frothy right-hander. It's been mainly left-handers all day. And now the Goofy footer just looking for an opportunity maybe to reset his position out in the line.
And a warm-up surf before it. Here's Jadson on the inside. Got to say that first wave or second wave of Jadson's where we saw that backhand re-entry on a frothy section showed me good sign.
To back his up a couple of years later.
Well, it's a win-win for the Brazilian crowd too, because if Gabriel doesn't win, it's Jadson who would go through.
Strong paddle, and look who is up and riding. It is none other than Gabriel Medina. Lays down the rail, 2 frontside calves, and a third to complete his opening ride. He's now on the board.
And up and riding again.
Jadson on the outside, frontside wrap, cuts it short so he can get this turn in. Lays down the hammer, back foot jam against the whitewater, but unable to complete. Or does that world title scenario factor into your mindset as we see Jadson taking off for again now for him? Does that factor into your mindset, the world title, you know, when you're halfway through the year? Round number 32, Gabriel Medina up and riding, slams one out the gates, nice drift on the tail. He has another section here, punctuates with a big spray up and over that floater. He might even get another end section to deal with over here. Jaddy on the outside, beautiful roll in, big set wave. Surf line forecast on the money today, and he just had the back foot slip off and looked like there. Did the splits, and that wave still reading down the inside section. Also, Barton, I think that high tide may be coming into play here this afternoon late as well, as we saw. Not quite sure who that was.
That was Jaddy, I think.
Jaddy having to go under priority. Yeah, that would make sense.
Drives off the bottom, gets a kind of round snap there off the top. There's a lot of bump on this one. Gets that next cut back into the white water, the power source of the waves, and taking advantage of the fact that he doesn't have it to try and create some momentum.
Coming deep from behind the section here, blows the tail out in that one. He's going to ride out, is he? Yes, he is going to ride out of that one. It's a hollow, steeper wave on the inside section. Thought about the barrel. Now on the open face, jams that open face cut back in there. Energy now dissipating out of the section, but he's staying alive as we see behind him now. This is Medina. Back foot jam for him. Lots of white water on that open face, and he decides to go out and claim priority. Wave really not going to be of consequence, as you can see, just making his way down to the inside. He might go for something big over here. Goes for the big rotation. How does he get that much amplitude out of nowhere?
And Jadson needs something. I don't think it's this. I think you've got to get out of that wave. You've got 40 seconds still. Don't surrender, mate. Keep fighting. Get back out the back.
The current world champion gets the job done over his fellow countryman. 7.33 and a 5.67 plays the 6.57 and the 4.33. Not enough for Jadson. He's going to bow out at this stage. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, it's going to be the WSL post show.